in the process of working on this Kawasaki motorcycle, I could not get the clutch to disengage, and so I had pulled up some manuals of disagreeing opinions, because the Kawasaki manual said to adjust a screw clockwise here, but the Chilton manual said to adjust it counterclockwise, but I adjusted it clockwise, I think. I pushed this, I heard a loud pop, and it wouldn't spin anymore. I took off this cover, and I mean, you know, we have a few friends in here, as you can tell. So this push rod at the end of here was just smooth. I thought that the screw for adjusting the clutch was stripped off of it, but I realized it wasn't attached to it. So I mean, I pulled it off, and there was black grease all over here just from being old. I cleaned that off of it. Probably gonna re-grease it to put it back in. Hopefully that the seals aren't worn out. But that's just a mess. I'm gonna probably repack the grease on these bearings. What the shift lever looks like. Probably gonna try to clean that up just a little. Here was a cover that got some corroded on it. I just started that a few seconds ago, but I just wanted to do a before shot. So I cleaned that out. Got all the grease here. I'm gonna repack that probably with just white lithium grease. I don't even know how old this can is. But yeah, that goes in there behind this screw that I thought that I broke, but it turns out it isn't, which is good. I packed some grease in there, cleaned that. So all in here, I cleaned most of that. I can't really get a brush in there. I don't really want to take off the chain, but that's clean. This is clean. What else did I do? I started polishing that. It's gonna take a while. So I put this back on. I need to finish cleaning the outside, but I didn't put on the shifter because shifter is still rusty. You gotta clean that. But the cable for the to move the push rod was on backers. But then I figured out for an 82 Kz1000 LTD, you've got to turn the adjusting screw counterclockwise in order to increase tension on the push rod to disengage the clutch. After adjusting the adjusting nut, which is the most important adjustment, then I remove some of the slack with the middle adjustment. Now we've got a stiff clutch and some play, which is good. Rust. No rust. Well, yeah, there's still rust. I haven't washed it off, but I'm kind of using the wire wheel to get it off. There we go. Yeah, it's cleaning up decently. What's going on with the focus of this? Tomorrow I'm gonna try to turn it over. I got out all the oil today. Clutch lever kind of works. I gotta adjust that. Progress on the Kawi. There was bird seeds and crap down inside the cylinders, so I blew that out with the air compressor while simultaneously sucking it with a vacuum. Sucking it. I got off the clutch cover so I could see how well the basket works. Oh, didn't even show that. But I gotta finish adjusting that so it's completely free, as free as it is in neutral. No oil in it, gonna change the filter and the oil. And then I'm gonna try to crank it. I'm gonna spray some penetrant down into the cylinders before I do that though, and I'm gonna test for spark. So I took out the old oil, which I did it yesterday, and then I took out the oil filter, replaced it with new oil. Now I'm gonna be filling it with oil, and I took off the clutch cover to make sure it was working. And the discs actually separate. I need to fine tune it because the wheel still has a little not really free movement, but it moves. So I'm gonna try that. In goes the oil. Oh yeah, glug, 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 glug. Let's see if that's leaking. I don't think it is. Window. As I fill it, it goes up. It looks nice too. And whenever I stop filling, it goes back down because it wants to settle back down the engine. A useful beginner tip that I learned was always use motorcycle oil. Never car oil, because car oil has friction modifiers. And motorcycle use a shared transmission with the same oil as the engine. And that'll cause a lot of damage. If you already know that, I don't know. This is my first motorcycle. I'm 18. 2 containers worth of oil. Not filled. Yeah, all the oil is in. Okay. It's above the top of the window, but the oil hasn't completely soaked into the filter. And I haven't tried to turn it over, so it still needs to go up into the, down into the crankcase and up into the cams. So, yeah, it says 3.7 liters, so that's 1 quart is 984 milliliters. So, whenever you multiply that by 4, I think it's like 3,784 milliliters, which is just over 3.7 liters. I just jumped the power off of this motorcycle's battery, the FXR, onto this, and every circuit worked. No, I didn't test the horn because it's very, very late at night. It's like 10 o'clock, but it turned over and everything moved and I got spark, which means this bike will run. The tachometer goes to like 7,000 RPM randomly. I don't know what that's about. So I just pulled off the exhaust. My girlfriend came over. She's still here. But yeah, this is the old original Kawasaki 4-into-2. So I had one pipe on each side. I also took out the air box because I'm thinking I can just use pod filters that I already have. I might have to jet the carburetor better, but I don't really want to have to replace all these old pipe hoses from the air breather because it has a Kawasaki clean air system. But that's that. I'm gonna try to, use the wire wheel to clean up these pipes. I'm with Kira. This is after. That is before. Progress, right?
Yep.
So we whipped out this stupid clean air system because I'm not even going to use the air box because I'm missing 3 boots and those are expensive because you can't get them new. I'm going to cut this tube that was on it because it's not cracked internally. I'm going to put it between the 2 valves, the one there and the one adjacent on the other side, like that. I don't know if there are any other ports on here, I don't think. What are we going to do next?
I think you're going to clean them up for next.
Yeah, this is the left pipe, all clean and ready to go. And then this is the right pipe. Blah! So, I deleted the clean air system, and then I just put a hose between the 2 breather ports here. You can see it loop over there. Now what are we going to do?
We're going to clean this thing.
Big smile.
Yep.
So, after I cleaned up the pipes, they're on the bike now. They look great. And my awesome girlfriend helped me put them on.
Yeah.
Pipes are on. All cleaned up now. Mostly cleaned up. Way better than the other ones. I'm gonna have to take off this pipe because I think this gasket down here I didn't have on it, and then I'm gonna have to clean up this fender. I took off the front. So I cleaned the outside of the front fender with the wire brush, And then I'm now using this cutter, Must for Rust. Just try to see how well I can use it to remove this rust from all the inside of the fender. So let's see how that works. So this is the next morning after using the Must for Rust. All the rust on this side is gone, and this is where it sat overnight in that position. It kind of just made that kind of cool looking thing right there, so that's good. I guess this product works. I'm at the store to get screw extractors, and I was going to buy new screws, but this 20mm, $1.82, 16mm, $1.93. It makes no sense. I got the reservoir off. Screw extractors didn't work, so we had to drill off the head of the screw, pull it out, and then we drained and flushed all the old fluid out that was all gross and black. Look at this shit. That's not brake fluid, that looks like diarrhea. I also did the rears too. So now I'm waiting for the alcohol to dry out of that. So I changed the brake fluid and bled all of the air out of the lines. Now you can see that's kind of relatively normal looking. That's that. Have the fender, removing rust. So the front fender is back on. I'm gonna have to clean up some of the scale that's on here. I'm cleaning up this bar right now, the backrest, even though I'm not going to use it. I gotta clean up that shock, the spring on there, put back on the chain guard. Rear fender is back on too. Yep, that's that. Clutch adjustment cover. I'm going to finish polish that eventually. I have my side cover on. Took the seat out. I'm going to fit the tank onto it and just see how it'll look. So I put everything back together. Like that. I still need to finish cleaning some of the chrome. I'm painting some stuff, probably the chain guard. Clean that, but looks good. I didn't do anything into the tank yet.